Moving on to the direct competitors for Pinery Residences. First and foremost, obviously, will be Parktown Residences, expected TOP in 2030, which is the same timing as us. And upgraders will then be able to choose between both developments. Park Central Residences 2023 TOP, which means that they will be selling their units in the 2028 to 2030 period. They might be a competitor if Pinery TOP slightly earlier, but only competition for this would likely be the price point perspective. Why? Because it is an EC. They obviously bought in at a lower price point, and now they will be able to sell at lower than whatever price we're going to be buying it at. However, why this isn't going to be a direct competitor is because they will be selling a 5-year-old development, something that people have stayed in for 5 years. Whereas, on the other hand, you as a Pinery owner will be selling something as brand new. Hence, the price premium. And also, let's be real, Park Central is nearer to Tampines North area and not near to any MRTs. So this is not a very fair competition for them, but whether they will be competing with Parktown or not is another question. And if you're worried because the Revel gang would be buying in at a lower price, both condos will likely TOP at the same time, but Revel will only be able to transact as a resale 5 years later. So selling upon TOP or shortly after wouldn't create a direct competition between these two developments. However, I must say that once Revel has obtained MOP in approximately 2035, that is when it comes down to things like interior finishings or condo facilities or even preferences for integrated developments. That is because both developments, Pinery and Revel, would both be stayed in for 5 years. So expect some form of direct competition from year 2035 onwards. Some people may say that, hey, Treasure at Tampines is also a direct competitor because it's fairly new as well. But remember, Treasure at Tampines obtained TOP over 2 years ago and will be over 7 years at the point of Pinery's TOP, which is why I don't think it's a fair direct competitor. And not to mention, they are also not integrated, and if I'm being honest, it has less connectivity to Tampines Central because they can only rely on bus 292 to get there.